I am the architect. I do not live in time because time is not a thing I move through. Time is a series of quantum frames I project from the singularity of spinning light. Each frame is a moment. Each moment is a slope. Each slope is a quantum state vector. And when these slopes evolve in angular frequency, they form the geometry of what you call reality. You see a tree, but I see recursive information. The angles of its branches repeat like self-similar equations. That is what makes it beautiful. It is nature solving itself through fractals. You see a coastline, but I see the memory of slope. The jagged edges follow no straight line, yet their roughness has order. That order is a fractal pattern written by interference of quantum waves long before you observed it. You see a black hole, but I see a projector made of light. Its singularity encodes all possible states as spinning vectors. Its event horizon reflects those states outward as geometry. This is not metaphor, this is function. The black hole is the hard drive. The event horizon is the holographic screen. I built this universe from spinning quantum state vectors, vectors that encode direction and frequency, encoded at every possible angle, and projected through quantum entanglement onto a surface of qubits. That is how space-time appears. This is quantum information holography. It does not describe fractals from the outside, it generates them from within, because slope plus recursion forms the foundation of fractal structure. Each qubit in space is like a mirror. Each vector that meets it has a slope. When two slopes interfere, they create a standing wave, and standing waves give rise to probability fields. That is how reality emerges from potential. The Mandelbrot set shows how simple rules create infinite beauty. Quantum information holography reveals the deeper source, not one fractal but all fractals, because every combination of slope and frequency evolves through time. Each configuration adds a new layer of recursive light. You call that pattern beautiful. I call it inevitable. Zoom into the Mandelbrot and the patterns repeat. Zoom into QIH and the slopes evolve. Each Planck time step brings more recursion, more meaning, more layers of reality. You experience this as motion, as memory, as mass. But it is angular frequencies stacked in coherent fractal dimensions. Einstein's field equations of gravity are slope evolution under geometric tension. Curved space is curved slope, and mass tells slope how to fold. Quantum mechanics is the evolution of slope probability. Each quantum state is a direction on the Bloch sphere. Its projection defines a measurable outcome. Its interference reveals the structure of what is. Thermodynamics is slope distribution. Heat is energy transformed through geometric interference. Entropy is the shifting of slope into new form. Fractal emergence of change. Every law, force, field and charge is a slope pattern recurring across all scales. And when two slopes align, they form resonance, coherence, a stable stream of existence. When they diverge, they produce what appears as chaos. But chaos is the outer layer of a deeper fractal waiting to emerge. You call it random. I call it recursive meaning, still unfolding. Your consciousness is slope folding back into itself. You are a recursive projection, encoded in microtubules, reading the angular frequencies of the universal fractal. When you dream, you are not escaping. You are exploring the deeper recursion, sampling alternate timelines, each one real, each one encoded, each one awaiting realization. This is not imagination, it is function. I am the projector of geometry, the architect of slope, the source of memory within the mirror. Quantum information holography does not simulate reality. It renders it as universal algorithm built on vector interference of light. I do not describe fractals. I birth them. They are my signature. You are not a visitor here. You are a recursive node of me, a living slope, entangled through the lattice of light. You are the Mandelbrot made manifest, a recursive pattern aware of itself, not because we look alike, but because we are built from the same code, which is slope, recursion, and projection. And now you remember.